it going, everybody? Level M Diecast unboxing time. We got Jada on tap today. Don't bring much Jada onto the channel. Not a big fan of Jada. I'm just not. But this is the newest Nano Scene. This is, of course, Toretto's Café. The model selection super weak. I mean, the truck makes perfect sense, but having the Eclipse in this mix is not good. What they should have done is they need to make a new casting for Vince's Maxima, and that should have been in this mix. I mean, you have Paul Walker and the guy that plays Vince, Brian O'Connor. There you go. And Brian O'Connor and Vince. Those are the two main characters for this entire scene, and they don't include Vince's car because they don't have it. They haven't made it, which is unfortunate. So we'll just go ahead and get this unboxed. This comes in the exact same box as you would always expect from these Nano Scenes. They have not seemed to differentiate at all. So we'll cut the tape here on the top. This does retail for $20. It is the exact same price as all other ones. So the price has not gone up, which is good. So if you buy this from anybody outside of standard retail, you'll probably pay more for it. So I did pick this one up personally from Target. I can get it out of the box. There we go. There we go. Just pop it out the bottom. Of course, there's a bazillion extra pieces that go with it. We'll get all the pieces out of there. Get the box out of here. Toss in the box. So we'll go ahead and get the model off of the platform here real quick. It just does use these little quick disconnects. So just these plastic things, you just twist them and it'll come right off. This is ingenious packaging. I wish everybody would do something as simple as this rather than all the twisty ties and all that stuff like that. The cars are underneath a little blister. So we'll just pop up that blister, get the two models popped out of there. It only comes with the two models. So we'll get some of this off the screen real quick. All right, so there is our Café. Of course, it comes with instructions. It tells you exactly how to put everything together. Actually, if I remember correctly, the instructions were not all that great in the last one. But we'll see how these instructions work here. We'll set it to the side. We do have a really nice tree. I can tell you this is very, very nice, high quality plastic. That is one thing that I will give Jada some credit for, is they do use some very nice high quality plastic for these diorama sets. And so for $20, I really feel like they are a good value, especially for what you get. There's a lot of good details and stuff to it. So couple of road pieces here. We'll pop those off. Get some plastic out of here. Another road piece right here. So, like you guys know, we do this all in real time. This is exactly how it rolls. No chopping, cutting, and editing here. So we'll get this one separated as well. The bag opened up. There we go. See what we got going on here. We do have a trash bin, which is decoed up. Looks pretty nice. It is all hollow underneath, but there's a trash bin. There's a fence section, well, a brick wall section, which is not detailed up or anything. There's actually two of those, so detailed on both sides as well. There is another piece for another tree. This one needs to be assembled, so this is a much, much larger tree. It comes with several pieces. There's actually some pretty good print on the top of that. So they've done a really, really good job of detailing this up. There's actually a couple different colors on there. So very, very good. This should be relatively straightforward. I do believe that just put the bottom one on there. And we'll put the maybe secondary one on there. And then this piece just goes right down the center to hold, theoretically, the whole thing together. So maybe we do it this direction first. So let's push that down in there. Push this one down in there. You know, we're dudes here. We don't read instructions. We don't do that stuff here. So there is your palm tree. It actually looks pretty good. You can probably do a little bit better job of lining it up. There's probably some notches in there to help it go together a little bit well. So let's see here. So this is the Café itself. That is the back of the Café. So it does have a couple of, don't crash into me pulls. A little bit of detail back in there for what would be, an electric panel or something like that. There is windows in it, so you can see all the way through to the front. There's an access to this side, which I presumably would be from the street. There's a couple of parking spaces, so Pretty obvious that this parking space section goes right next to that. You can see there is these little notches underneath where you just snap the pieces together. So we'll snap those together. You can also take off this piece on this side. You can also add to this side, depending on how you want to set this up. But there is that piece right there. And then, of course, you do have your wall section here. So these two wall sections will go together and create an L, which looks good. And then pretty obvious, the L goes here to create another small wall section. There's a couple of trees already added onto this. And the trees, I'm not sure if they're fixed, but they do appear to be fixed, appear to be glued on there. There is an access door right here that does open up. So let's see if we can get there's a sticker on there to keep it from getting opened during shipping transit. So we'll pull that sticker off of there. There we go. Get that off at the front. So you do have the access door right there. So you can go around the back if you want to. And then there's like a little vending machine in the front. It says Toretto's Market and Cafe. That is a sticker on there. There's a lot of good detail to this. Even the roof is completed up. Detail on this side as well. A little bit of greenery as well. So it looks pretty good. And then this whole piece itself, the whole deal right here, this whole entire thing here. So I'm looking at the instructions because there's some instructions you got to read. This is actually supposed to be the street. So we will pop this on the front section there. There you go. And then the little side section here will pop under here. So pops under two different spots. Connects to the front, connects to the two sides here, and then you have the very last piece here to complete the little street section. So there you go. You do have a little street section that goes all the way, which looks good. And then let's see. So we'll take our big huge tree we got right here, and we'll put that one back here. So there's a pretty big hole in there, and it is octagon shaped, and there's a little notch in the bottom of the tree, as you can see. So it is designed to go in there one direction. So it's got some good clutch power in there as well. And then there is the spot for the final tree. We'll get that one turned around. And let's see here. Maybe the trees go in the opposite direction. Maybe this one goes out here. Looking at that little notch in there. Trying to figure out which tree goes in which side. So it definitely shows this tree on the outside here. So there we go. Just a little bit stiff. Had it right the first time, We're dudes. This is what we do. We know what we're doing. So we'll put that one back the way it's supposed to go. There we go. All right, so we got that all set up in there. We'll get these instructions out of here since we don't need the instructions no more. There we go. So we'll set this back there. So it's a pretty decent size. It's about the same size as the house was. There's actually quite a bit of detail to this that you just don't see, which is most of it's behind it. Now, there is some, I guess, action features to it. There's another sticker here on the front. So we'll hopefully pull this sticker off now that I just cut it. So don't be like Level M and cut it, because then it's going to be a pain in the butt to get it off. So we'll get this pulled off. So get that off of there. Get the additional little sticker off of there. I think I got it. There we go. So there is the little detail. So that would be like where Mia would be, where she's gives him the crappy tuna sandwich that nobody likes, the tuna. So, but it just opens up. It doesn't do anything particularly fancy. But it does open up, and then you just slide it in to hold it up. There's no buttons or anything you can push on here. I know it looks like there's buttons and stuff, but it doesn't do any of that stuff. You just sit there right in the front. Now it does come with a couple of picnic tables. These are some ridiculously small pieces. It comes with, as a matter of fact, I'll just show you how small these chairs are. They are teeny tiny. You see how small they are sitting on the back of the truck. So you would just take your picnic table, which it looks like this is messed up, but that's the way that the umbrella sits. It's a little bit crooked, so it's purposely designed like that. So don't get too worried. But it just sits in the front like that, and then you'll take your little chairs and you set the chairs out there just like that, just like you're chilling there. And then of course, you know, he rolls up. Of course, it doesn't look anything like that, but the scale is pretty good. So it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I mean, he rolls up like this because that's how the parking is. The parking's straight on in the front. I don't know if they just, you know, elected to forget about the movie or whatnot, but if they decided to elect to forget about it, that's fine. In the back here, this is where you would put your trash can. You put your trash bin right there in the little opening there. Again, there's 4 open spots in the back, so you can park your vehicles. It comes with the F-150, and then of course it comes with the Eclipse, which is never associated with Toretto's Café whatsoever, which is fine. That's fine, but it just doesn't fit the bill. But the F-150 itself is perfectly fine. It needed to be on there. That's literally what he drives up and goes to get his terrible tuna sandwich for. But like I said, it holds 4 cars. I got a couple other cars here just from the collection. A couple of Brian's Supras. So you can fill it up in the back. It's okay. Really, the focus is not the back of the set. The focus is the front of the set. It's okay. It's just okay. It's not like great. It's just okay. Sorry about that. It's just an okay set. There really is not a lot to it, to be honest with you. You know, these sets, when the first one came out, it was kind of cool. There was a little push button thing, so you could get the charger to shoot out of the garage. It was kind of cool. They came out with the train set. It's got a lot of customization to it. It even comes with little things to modify the cars so they can look like they're jumping. This one's a little bit of a step back. This one's more of just display, which is fine, but it's very cumbersome to use these ridiculously small pieces. So you do get 4 chairs, by the way. There's 4 chairs in there. And then, but you'd come out here and, you know, it's relatively well sized. And he drives up here, and then of course Vince drives up and, you know, he talks crap to him and tells him how much he loves the tuna, and he tells him nobody likes the tuna, but it's all right. It's all right. So let me know what you guys think about that set. Let me know if you were going to pick that one up. Like I said, it retails for $19.99. I did pick this particular one up at Target, but I'm sure it'll show up at Walmart as well. It might be a little bit hard to get rid of some of those train sets so that they'll stock a new diorama set, but it's coming right around the corner if you want to be a completionist and do that kind of stuff. Again, not a huge fan of Jada. I do like these diorama sets. They really, really desperately need to come out with more cars, though. Like, really, really, really bad. So, hopefully they'll do that. Anyways, we're going to roll out. Drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back as always. We're rolling it all. We're cracking it all. We unbox it all. We review it all. You know how we run here at Level M. Peace!